I'm joined by Ben and Carl, and In Your Space production is about to happen. We're in the salubrious surroundings of the South Douglas Pensioners' room, and this is where the rehearsals are going on. A two-hander. This is another one of those ones that's going to be very intense. Lots of parts then, Carl?
There's 15 parts. It's similar to Bouncers in terms of the multi-role play style. Comedy, it's award winner. It was in the West End, very successful one in the West End, and it's voted one of the funniest plays of this century, so audiences should be in for a treat.
Wow, that's a big build-up then for it, isn't it? How you getting on anyway?
Yeah, pretty well, I think. We've started rehearsals last week, so coming up to this week now, we're finally getting it all together and getting it on its feet and working on the changes between characters. I think that's like the most difficult bit for us, is swapping from one character to the other, and you know, because you've got wide-ranging ones, you've got Americans, Irish, Cockneys, Scottish, you know, so it's all a bit all over the place. So it's Australian, yeah.
Well, the bit we're watching now, I think, is the Irish moment in the show. It's got a bit of the rehearsal going on here. You guys must be able to consume a massive amount of words. I mean, respect you to be able to consume that and get it turned around in just, over a week or so?
Yeah, I mean, we're virtually word perfect now, aren't we, Ben? That's after a week. So, I mean, it's a lot of dialogue to learn, but as Ben said, the challenge with this play is the actual interchanges, you know, and you can just have one line, then you change it straight into another character, back to another character, and it's a transition. So it's been harder than usual, I would say, for myself personally to learn these lines, but they go in as you rehearse, and the luxury we have is spending, you know, daytimes rehearsing them as opposed to sort of a couple of hours of the evening. So, yeah, it's a big help, but it's probably about an hour of dialogue each, you know, in total. So a lot of lines. Yeah.
And a big comedy. He's just built it up as one of the comedies of the century.
Yeah, she's quite an acclaimed writer. She did a play, a one-man show as well, called Night November, which I had the sort of privilege to be in last year as well over here, and that was a sort of similar thing, one actor playing loads of different roles. But the difference between this is, and I think the difficulty with this is that there's obviously two performers, so you've got much more changes, much more transitions, loads more characters to perform and stuff like that. So, you know, it's a really well-written piece, I think, so we're just hoping that people are going to come and enjoy it.
Okay, so get you next week?
Yeah, Thursday the 11th through to Saturday the 13th, 7:30.